It plugged it up. Oh, there we go. Now we got some value. There we go, right there. So now we should be good. We should. This is what my volume sounds like when and this is what my microphone sounds like. Hopefully it don't sound too bad. Sound too weirdish. But this is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like with the plus 48 volts. So I wanted to see if this sound better if I do it this way. If I push my mic back just a little bit and just talk like this here, see if I got enough sound coming in. It sounds, I don't like the way it sounds. I'm trying to see if there's a way to make it sound a little bit better. I want y'all to watch this video. Tell me what y'all think. All right. So I'm gonna play it, and we're gonna see what's going on.
That Charlie Kirk was Turning Point USA. So upon him being gone, Turning Point USA is going to die out.
Meanwhile, break a little bit of news on your program, Jesse. Our partners that do sort of geotagging with devices, they told us that they tracked over 277,000 devices in the vicinity of State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Wow. 277,000. So that just gives you an idea of the scale of humanity out there. But I just want to give a hat tip and a major kudos to our team that pulled this off. They did an event that should have taken 6 months to plan in about 6 days, and it is a absolute testament to the leadership of Charlie Kirk and the type of people he surrounded himself with and the type of people that are still in this organization. They carry a piece of him with them, and they did the impossible, and they did it for Charlie. USA! USA!
So I just want to speak on that. I think that's pretty dope. I think it's pretty cool. Yada 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 yada. This is just a test. This is just me trying to run through these things to see what I need to tweak, what I need to fix. And so far so good. Just trying to get a level, trying to get a hand on things, just trying to see how things work, see how I can transition between scenes. And so far I got a really good idea of how I can do that and how that goes. And I think it's pretty cool that I'm able to do it the way that I'm able to do it. All I gotta do now is get my wife in here whenever she gets a chance to get in here. She's over there on the couch because she wants to do this with me, and I want her to do it with me. She's like my muse, you know. No, maybe I should call this my Mr. Missing Tooth Reacts or Missing Tooth Podcast. I don't know, man. Hey, we gonna figure this thing out, man. We gotta have to get something going, babe. You supposed to be sitting over here, man. No, we gotta get this going. We gotta. You talking about? I plug a camera, but I just have to move it back or something like that. You ain't got no background. I'm not prepared. We're not doing a video. We just run through tasks, trying to get a feel of it, just trying to do transition. You don't need no camera. You said you want to be off camera anyway. You said you want to be in the background like on Rotten Mangoes. No, bro, she want to be on camera now. Well, I only got a nifty 50 lens. I got to get another lens. I got a whole mic stand and a mic, everything set up for two people. Cause you ain't even over here. You should be over there watching videos. Man, I tell you what. But I think this is pretty cool. Getting a really starting to get an idea of how this works. How to transition between scenes between. I think I need to put maybe a filter on there. I don't know, but maybe adjust my sound a little bit too. Or sit back, stop getting so close to the microphone, see what that sounds like. I mean, check one, two, three. Check one, two. Check one, two, three. Check one, two, three. Check one, two, three. Check one, two. I have the high turned all the way up. You see, right now. Oh, I'm turning the wrong one. I'm tweaking. Hold on for a minute. That should have been over there in one. I had it in number two. All right, so this is one with 48 votes added to it, and this is one with no vote 48s. 48 votes are not added to it on this right here. So this is how it sounds. What's going on YouTube? 48 votes is added. This is how it sounds. What's going on YouTube? Doesn't make a difference in sound to me. It all sounds the same. I don't know. Huh? You heard him cutting grass? Get off my camera feed, bro. Think this is trying to get to a quick cameo. This is, I'm a little stopped up right now. I know y'all can hear it, but this is the high turned all the way up. This is how it sounds with the high turned all the way up. This is how it sounds with the high turned all the way down. This is how it sounds with the high at 50%. You go actually, if they cutting grass. I ain't worried about it. If I hear him cutting grass, I'll move that stuff. But yeah, man. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but this is gonna be my reacts videos. This is gonna be me talking about current events, talking about what's going on out here right now. The biggest thing out here is the assassination of the well respected and well beloved Charlie Kirk, and all of the media pushback. Yes, media pushback as well as political pushback, as we can see what happened in Congress, how the Democrats overwhelmingly refuse to denounce political violence and vote on it, um, vote yes to denounce political violence as it was brought up to be voted upon. And so we want to be able to. I want to be able to. Well, me and my wife want to be able to just give our thoughts about things. The point is, this whole thing is to just we are average people. We're not scholars. We're not super educated. We're not, what I'm saying, great deep thinkers. We're just average people, and we want to bring that perspective to this um to these react videos. Like, a lot of people there, steeply inclined, steep in whatever. They're steeped in political information and knowledge and so on and so forth. We're not. We have to go off of common sense, off of facts, off of evidence, as well as our faith. You know what I mean? We are both Christians. Um, hold on, man. My wife out here bothering me, man. Goodness gracious.
Hey guys, it's Toya. So today we are here to talk to you guys about what's been going on in the media pretty much with Charlie Kirk's assassination. I don't know what else to say. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Girl time. Coming, I gotta go.
You gotta go. She got nothing to say. Them give us two different mics because. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do two different mics because. Huh? We knew, and people use regular microphones. It's all good and wood, man. So we gonna figure it out. Figure out how we gonna make this stuff sound better than what it sound like. Because I want to find out how I can make it sound better. But we'll figure it out though. Cause right now, to me, I feel like I sound like I don't know how to describe it. I feel like it's not enough bass in it. Let me throw some low in there. This right here is the low turned all the way up. How that sound to you? Do that sound a little bit better to you with the low turned all the way up?
Good. Don't sound deep.
Yeah, so that, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna turn the low all the way up like that, and then I'm gonna let's shoot the mid right. So this is the mid turned all the way down. This the mid turned all the way down. This is the mid at like 30%. So if I do it like that, and this is with 48 volts added to it, let's see what that sounds like. This is with 48 volts taken away. Let's see what that sounds like. So I think this sounds better um, than what I had the first time. And again, my volume is turned all the way up on my mic. So maybe I'll turn my gain up 10%, see what that sounds like. But I mean, that still sounds kind of like, I don't know. But it's cool. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go with it. You know, I gotta say it's my first time doing this stuff. I'll take it. Let me see how it sounds with my high turned all. This is the high turned off completely. There's no high in it at all. So this is what it sounds like. This is with the high turned all the way up. Yeah, that's a bit. That's a lot. So I don't know. Maybe I should take it down to. Let's go. I'm at 100%. Let's go to 70%. This right here is what it sounds like at 70%. 70%. This is what it sounds like. Well, I still ain't digging that, so I'm gonna take it to 50%. So this is what it sounds like at 50%. This is what it sounds like at 50% off my phone. I'm gonna put my Bluetooth in my ear. Check one, two. I've been hearing it was on my Bluetooth before I even put it in my ear. It's weird. I don't understand that. That's kind of strange. Check 1 2. I don't know what's going on, man. Check 1 2 3. Yeah, that was strange, man. Like before I even put the Bluetooth in my ear, it was already playing in my Bluetooth. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. So this is with my Bluetooth in my ear. Just trying to see how this sounds with Bluetooth in my ear. So on my Bluetooth it sounds real muffled, you know. And so I don't know what that sounds like. So my Bluetooth is okay. This is what the Bluetooth is turns all the way up to the max volume. All right, and I guess that low is too low on my Bluetooth, and so I'm gonna put my Bluetooth, put the low to 70%, and this is what 70% sounds like. See, I think this sounds pretty decent at 70%. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it sounds pretty decent right here at 70%. Uh-oh, I think my honey bunny about to set up shop, y'all. I wonder if I can hear the audio playing. I don't think I will be able to, but let's check it out and see. So let's transition. Let's transition to the video.
All right, guys, so we got to continue our coverage of liberals and leftists boohoo, whining, and crying, having a complete and total meltdown over the fact that Charlie Kirk's funeral drew at least 20 million cable TV and online viewers, plus over 200,000 people.
That when I when I use the headphones from the board, it even sounds different. It sounds like it's less. It's like my low is turned all the way down, and it sounds like my high is turned up. It's weird. I don't understand that. There is no. Huh? Oh, that's just an adapter. Put that in the bag or back in the box. Put, it's not necessary. I think that you should get the other mic so that you can adjust your sound and whatnot. So if you get the other plug like this, and then on the front of my Drew, you can unplug that. And so you grab a microphone with that symbol on it. Oh, you need some batteries too. Should be some batteries in the closet. The Duracell batteries. I don't know what symbols on the front. Yeah. You don't gotta be that way, baby. You just plug it in. Don't be trying to mess up my sound, bro. It's in the closet inside the battery. It's a Energizer battery pack, but it's Duracell batteries. Now you can take those out there, use those. You don't see it? It's right on the shelf. I could connect my phone to it last time. I don't know how I was able to do it, but I'll find out. You want me to put that camera up? Yeah, it's gotta be. Just pull one side of it open, push it in there. To be trained. Just turn the mic on now. You put the batteries in right. Women. All boom came on. That's how I know what to go to. Okay. What? The mic is turned off. There you go. It's on.
Yo, yo, yo. Take your earbud out so I can hear myself.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be judgy, I'm not gonna do this
Oh
with
my
you.
gosh, bro. Damn, don't start that old
Don't start what?
woke stuff. You're not supposed to judge.
Today, guys, we're gonna talk about how husbands should not be mean to their wives.
Nobody mean to their wife. She just
Yeah, you are. Why it sound like a lag?
because there's a lag in it.
No, I mean like when I'm talking.
It does.
Lag.
You sound fine, sweetheart.
I know I'm fine.
Ain't anybody say all that. Your mic is loud. Man, your gain is turned up like to 50%,
What's yours at?
10%.
So turn mine down.
But look how low I sound. Look how loud you sound. I mean, I don't know if it should. I don't know if it should be that way. I'm gonna turn you down 10%. You just getting your bonquisha on.
Ain't no Bonquisha on, bro.
Getting hood on us. Go ahead, say something so we can see.
I don't know what to say. This is why I said we need to prepare.
So you don't. This ain't like church and stance. You gotta have to talk it to this part of the microphone right
That's
there.
why I pulled it down because my mouth is down here.
Your mic stand too high.
It don't go no lower.
I know it don't. Well, hopefully that's good enough right there. So, like I said, I don't know about the sound. I don't know how high the sound should be. My volume is turned all the way up on my phone. On my, I'm using OBS. I'm turning OBS until it peaks into the yellow. So like right now it's peaking in yellow. But if I get loud, then it just peaks into the yellow. Again, I don't know if I should kind of step back from the mic like this.
Sound real low when you back
Yeah.
far like that.
Maybe if I turn my gain up just a little, let's go to gain to 50%. Put gain up to 50. This is gain at 50% right here. So my thing is I don't want the sound the way it sound. I want it to sound like natural and normal.
It sounds very airy. Like,
So your gain is turned down 10%. I'm gonna turn you back up to 50% too. It's like you talk to me in the background. Let's see how that sounds. Go ahead, say something.
yeah, because I need to be front and center.
Why don't you just sit normal? Stop talking. So today I want to do. So,
I need a better chair.
but no, so I'm gonna try to sit back like this. Try to aim the mic to my mouth and talk. I probably need to put my camera up a little bit higher than what it is right now. It's as high as it go. But think my camera going up just a little bit will work out just fine. But I don't know. I feel like if I talk like this, talk normal, my sound should be decent. Mm. So yeah, this is what it's gonna sound like. I got good volume on OBS. Um, as far as the board go, my board pretty much is the meters doing nothing. But I'm not gonna trip on that. I think I sound pretty decent for now. As time go on, we're gonna fix it, adjust it, make some adjustments to it, to the sound, to the video, background, spot, to recording, all this good stuff. My wife is quiet, so we know what she gonna be like during the whole
When I
entire.
have something to talk about, I'm going to talk.
She ain't got nothing to say, bro. We gotta get these levels right, man.
You ain't doing nothing when I talk, but making fun of me.
Right, cause that's how I keep you talking.
Please.
That's how you sound.
I don't like that.
So, and that's what I'm talking about. So even that, you can throw filters on there to pick up a certain sound, to pick up sounds at a certain level, certain dB.
Yeah, because I don't like that squeakiness. That's weird.
Well, and that's more so for like background noise, like how the lawnmower just went past. So I can look at like right now. Right now, we pretty much is at 20 dBs right now, negative 20 dBs. So I can put a filter on there to where it will only pick up sounds at negative 20 dBs. And then I can also, I don't know if I can set it to where it doesn't pick up a sound that's higher than that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. And so, like when the lawnmower going past, I can just be quiet, see where the DBs is at, and it's okay, cool. Anything at this DB, don't allow it, but it has to be at this DB in order to go through. But for the most part, it don't sound too bad. It's weird, like through the headphones, we sound totally different. We sound airy, like the highs is turned all the way down or something, or the lows is turned all the way down, and the highs is turned all the way up. My earbud, we sound pretty good. Like it got like a radio sound to it.
Oh.
But I don't know how you sound. Let me see how you sound.
So So, guys, my name is Toya. I am Eric's wife. I will be doing the Just Saying podcast alongside him. And we'll be talking about, you know, some pretty hot topics that are going on right now in our country. That we, mostly don't agree with because it's crazy and it's not logical and it's not a sane response to, to what's going on. But, that's what you get in a country full of diverse people. Differences of opinion, difference in the way you respond to things.
So you can see how you sound. That's the right ear. I'll be looking at it though. Dude, get out of it.
Waxy, bro.
So what?
But yeah, that's what our podcast will be about. Just reacting to the hot topics that are going on right now. Which one is Charlie Kirk's assassination, and just how people are responding to it, the hate that it's getting, and then how his death has impacted the country, especially young people, to seek after a relationship with Christ and getting back to a country where Christ is king.
I don't know, man. I feel like even like I don't think people understand how important this movement is, and it's one of those things where it is very impactful, and you're hopeful that it's that thing that we need to at least get us back on track. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about it, and I want to see what it turns into. My thoughts on it right now is that it's necessary, it's needed, but we don't know the future. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what'll happen. So I just can't wait to see what happens. I support it so far, so good. It aligns with my faith. It aligns with my beliefs. It's right. It's logical. It's reasonable. And so I don't have any problems or anything against it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you were saying, like just watching different diverse responses to it. Like the black community is, I don't think it's divided. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I don't understand that. Like whenever they say, "Oh, it's divisive," it's like what they're saying is that, "Oh, you're making black people think differently than each other."
Like Don Lemon said on his podcast, that faith is a private matter. It convicts you. It something else he said, and it's like I had to ask my husband last night, like, how is faith a private matter when the Bible specifically tells us to go and make disciples and spread the good news? How is it a personal matter?
So and the thing into that, it's like it's kind of personal. It's a personal aspect to it, but to make it seem as if what they do is they take Christian belief and they say, okay, cool, that's your belief, you believe that, but you shouldn't tell nobody else about it. And that's antithetical to what the Bible is tell us to do. The Bible is telling us to go out to the highways and byways. The Bible is telling us to go out there and preach the good gospel news. The Bible is telling us to make disciples. You know what I'm saying? And so, how do you not do that? How do you make it personal? To them, personal means you keep it to yourself and you don't tell nobody else about it. But that's not what the Christian belief is. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what American belief is. Like in America, we can go out and we can have street preachers because of the right to practice our religion. And in practicing our religion, we go out and we evangelize. And that's a right we have. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But where the problem comes in that is people like Don Lemon is they don't want to hear it. So therefore, because they don't want to hear it, they think that it should be outlawed or a private thing or something that, or you should just keep to yourself. When it's like, no, how about you just don't listen to it?
Or they label you as a Christian nationalist, which is what Don Lemon said. on his podcast that Charlie Kirk's memorial was a bunch of Christian nationalists.
I don't understand that Christian nationalist stuff, because you know, when you ask them what is a Christian nationalist, they say it's somebody that combines both faith and government, and it just kind of like blurs the line between the two. What I don't understand about it is that if you are a Christian person, your values is Christian values. So you're going to lead, and you're going to vote, you're going to lead, you're going to do everything according to your Christian values. And so it's like, what I don't understand is, I just don't get the whole Christian nationalist. I think it's like a smoke screen. I think it's just like, I think it's like a straw man. I don't know, man, because it doesn't make sense to me. If you are a Christian person and you're not voting according to your Christian values, or if you are in politics and you're not leading and you're not politicking, whatever you want to call it, according to your Christian values, then I don't understand. But if you are, then you're a Christian nationalist. You're a Christian nationalist. I can't talk with my nose tucked up. You're a Christian nationalist. If you lead with your Christian values, I don't get that. You see what's going on in Wisconsin with the Somalian people, Minnesota? Oh, it's insane. Like they are openly saying that they don't care about American values. They don't. I'll play you the video. Matter of fact, we got a podcast. Oh, not a podcast, but I can play it from here. But yeah, they're openly saying that they don't care about Christian values. They don't care about what America's about. It's about them and what they want. And then Minnesota, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, how come these people are allowed to say these things and do these things, but as soon as a Christian say something, then it's like, oh my gosh, Christian nationalists, bad people. So this whole Christian nationalist thing, I don't understand it at all. I don't get it. I don't understand
have officially taken over the city of
I don't know. To me, it's just another thing that they're using to divide us as a country. And it's not us, but it's them. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this thing over here. It seems like it's telling me. Oh, it's already there. Yeah. I never transitioned the screen. I'm supposed to be in screen one like this, but I never anyway though. But I'm gonna play it so you can see. I can't hear it because you got the earbud in your ear. But that's okay. You go ahead. I've already seen it.
Somalis have officially taken over the city of Minneapolis. I used to call Minneapolis Little Somalia in jest, but it's not a joke. It is the official statement.
It won't be a lag like that, right? Is it just a lag
well,
watching off your phone?
Yeah. And so it's like a 3-second lag. But if we watching it, the only way to get it direct is to plug earplugs up into here or connect Bluetooth into this.
Okay.
Now we can hear what's playing, but we won't hear each other.
Oh, okay.
But we can connect the Bluetooth to here. We should be able to connect the Bluetooth to this and hear the audio or the video that's playing, but we can just talk back and forth right in front of each other. Okay. So you can do it that way. Let me play this. You ready? Rewind it back. You ready?
Somalis have officially taken over the city of Minneapolis. I used to call Minneapolis Little Somalia in jest, but it's not a joke. It is the official statement coming from the city's mayor, and I'll show you guys that clip in this video. But now that their takeover is complete and it's too late to stop it, they are no longer hiding their true intentions. At a rally for Ilhan Omar, they publicly admit that they have no interest in the people of Minnesota. Hell, they have no interest in the people of America. They're
Anyway,
Somalis have officially taken over the city of Minneapolis. I used to call Minneapolis Little Somalia in jest, but it's not a joke. It is the official statement coming from the city's mayor, and I'll show you guys that clip in this video. But now that their takeover is complete and it's too late to stop it, they are no longer hiding their true intentions. At a rally for Ilhan Omar, they publicly admit that they have no interest in the people of Minnesota. Hell, they have no interest in the people of America. Their only allegiance and the only people they care about are the people of Somalia. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys watch to the end because I have an insane bonus clip for you. But don't take my word for how they feel. Let's watch this clip from Ilhan Omar's rally.
قضية مينيسوتا معها قضية غير مريكان قضية إلهام وقضية صوماليا قوش إلهام وقوش الصوماليات وحين نوح مبارسن تاي معنوي.
The American left's obsession with multiculturalism and virtue signaling has created a situation where a sitting member of the United States Congress is pledging allegiance to a foreign nation. I wanted to show that clip first because everything else in this video will make so much more sense.
This is in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken.
Make sure you guys watch to the end because I have an insane bonus clip for you. But don't take my word for how they feel. Let's watch this clip from Ilhan Omar's rally.
حلبان إلهام عمر ومقع الصومالية قلم دهب أحكو قرطي قضية إلهام معها قضية إلهام معها قضية مينيسوتا معها قضية غير مريكان قضية إلهام وقضية صومالية قوش إلهام وقوش الصوماليات وحين نوح مبارسن تاي معنوي.
The American left's obsession with multiculturalism and virtue signaling has created a situation where a sitting member of the United States Congress is pledging allegiance to a foreign nation. I wanted to show that clip first because everything else in this video will make so much more sense. They have no appreciation for our country and no intention on assimilating into American life and giving.
Congress.
Exactly.
That is wild.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, but this is what the Democratic Party is voting for. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, so there's this thing going around, right? Where like the Hodge twins says that they want to keep America white, right? That sounds controversial, right? But the whole point behind that is this. Like you look at the UK, they're losing their country to Muslims. Like to the point to where there are places where Sharia law is a part of the law in that country or in that town, whatever. Right. So they got two different laws going on at the same time. To where they have they say something, I think he speaks on it, if I'm not mistaken. But it's bad. And in America, you got people coming over here from Somalia, which I think they're mainly Muslims, if I'm not mistaken. And Muslims, they come over here like the dude that's running for, governor or something over there in New York. Like they're trying to capture this country. Now, over there, what they're doing, they're using taxpayer dollars to fund. If you were to watch that whole video, it's so much corruption in there. Like it's a lot of people that's going down for like, corrupt for like tax purposes or putting money into taking taxpayer money and putting it into other things and other places where it don't belong, where it shouldn't be at. So they're funding their stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they're talking about. It's like nobody is saying that white people are better, but what we are saying is that we need to keep this country the way it is. We don't need a whole nother group of people come from another country and turning this country to something that it's not, because they'll get rid of the Constitution with no hesitation. They don't care about this country.
I saw that Texas banned the Sharia law.
Yeah, and it's because they coming over here and they trying to implement this Sharia law stuff. They come over here trying to implement socialism. They're trying to implement all these different ideologies that's not American. And that's what it's not about we hate people or we hate certain demographics.
Well, I mean, look at the governor of Minnesota. 145.
Okay.
Tim Walz is the governor of Minnesota.
Yeah.
He's very far liberal. So.
And the mayor of the town, the Somalia town, they call it Little Somalia. The mayor, this dude is a white guy, but he speaks Somalian. So like he's on TV giving like briefings or whatever in Somalia language. Nobody in America know what he's saying. And so it's so weird, bro. Like it's so they're coming to this, and that's what everybody is saying. Look, we don't want this country to be an African country. We don't want this country to be a Muslim country. We want it to be an Irish country. We don't want it to be. We want it to be just the way it is.
It's fine that we have all these, these diverse cultures and people, but like you can't come to somebody's country and just try to change it to a country that you came from,
right? That
you were running from,
right?
And try to change our country into that,
right? It's weird. It makes
people question your motives,
right? And that's the thing about like, and so that's what I'm guessing the Haas twins and Myron, which I don't care for Myron. You know what I'm saying? The fresh and fit dude. Mm-hmm. I don't care for him and all that stuff they talk about. I'm against probably like 98% of what they talk about, what he believe in, but that's what they're saying. But people are taking it, and I get it, the way they're putting it in such a provocative, they're saying it in a provocative way. We need to keep this country white, so on and so forth. And so you got the blacks like, oh my gosh, they hate themselves. They hate, like, no, that's not what they're saying. We don't want to be like the UK. Mm-hmm. The UK is losing their whole everything. Like their immigration is out of control and it's crazy. We want to keep this country American.
And then what do you think is going to happen when they start to lose their country? They're going to try to come to America.
I don't know, man. It's a lot, right? So like my thing is, and that's why we both wanted to kind of like start this channel, because we average people. Again, we're average people. I'm not college educated. I'm not a super deep thinker. And all I have to go off of is common sense, my faith in reason, logic, facts, so on and so forth. My emotions is a part of not my decision making, but it's a part of my response to things. But my emotion is just that. It's part of my response. I don't make a decision based off of my emotions, because they could be wrong. And so I want to start this channel because I want to look at these things from this average guy point of view. You know what I mean? Because a lot of this stuff, to me, in my opinion, is common sense. Mm-hmm. And I say my opinion because it could be more nuanced than what I think it is. But to me, it's just common sense. You know, I feel like people make up all kinds of excuses to just. It's the old saying, ignorance is bliss. The less I know, the less I understand, the better I feel. In other words, let's just let them do that, and I want to have nothing to do with it. And it's like, I don't understand that kind of a mindset. If it's going to affect you as a Christian person, politics affects me as a Christian. Why? How? Because just like over in the UK, like politics affected the Christian belief. They're so woke over there. Like, it's terrible over there. You know what I'm saying? You got Muslims coming in and they use politics to pretty much shut up the Christian voice. That's politics. But we're going to sit here as Christians and say, well, that's politics. We just going to leave it alone. And then if things was to get out of control and politics created, hate speech and created punishments for hate speech. You got some countries where if you call somebody stupid, you go to jail. I watched a video of, I don't know what country this was, but they was protesting or something, And this lady walks up to this man. He's got his, he filming on something. So you see it from his POV. And she walks up to him and she called him a woman. She called him a woman. And he said, "What did you call me? What's calling me?" He signaled to the police, said she called me a woman. And because she offended him, she went to jail. Like that's what we want to live in. So as a Christian person, if I say, okay, cool, I don't support or believe in gay marriage, I can go to jail. But as Christians, we're not going to say, okay, we're not going to fight against that or speak against it. We're going to stay quiet and say, no, we don't want to offend somebody.
And we're not saying that we hate, gay people.
Right.
Or lesbians or trans people. Our beliefs don't align with what they stand for. That's all we're saying. We can be cordial. We can stand in the same places as you guys, but our beliefs just don't align with that.
Right.
And we don't want that type of stuff forced down our throats, nor our children's throats.
Right. And it's not like we're our faith don't allow us to hate people that's trans or gay. Our faith won't allow us to do that. It speaks against that. And so this whole thing of Christian people hate gay, that stuff is just a straw man. It's a red herring. It's not true. You know what I'm saying? And so, but that's what's happening because of politics. Politics, we get it. I get it. I'm a Christian man. And I know the Bible tells me that it's going to get worse before it gets better. You know what I'm saying? In the end days. I get it. But the Bible don't tell me that because it's going to get worse, before it gets better, that means just sit idle and just allow things to happen. That all of a sudden, when the Bible tells me to speak out against injustices, that I don't do it no more because it's supposed to get worse. Or when the Bible tells me to speak the truth and spread the gospel, that I'm supposed to just not do it because it's supposed to get worse. Like, no, bro. Like, we still supposed to work. And so if I'm living in a country to where I see the Christian values that this country has been built off of is going away, as Christians, we supposed to not do nothing about it? We supposed to not say nothing? We supposed to just let it happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people out here that are Christians that they're even in leadership positions that if you ask them about their beliefs on homosexuality, they don't want to say that because they want to offend somebody. Like, no, bro, like, say what your beliefs is. It's not offensive. Like, I don't get it. So, all that together, you know what I mean? I just want to come through the perspective that is from that point of view. And as you can see, I get passionate about things. I'm get loud. I'm get whatever. I'm not angry or mad. I may be a little bit passionate about stuff or whatever and loud. I mean, I sound passionate. I know I'm, of course I'm gonna be loud if I'm passionate, but you don't have to be. But that's how I'm passionate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not angry, mad, and upset. But I'm pretty sure that people are going to say that I am, but I'm not. Passion comes out in many different forms. I'm not trying to be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got time for that, man. Like, let me be me and you be you. And let's be respectful with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always looking to improve myself and see, well, how do I express myself in a way that is respectful to this person? You know what I'm saying? If I know that my passion is I don't know, man. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the whole point of this thing, man. We see a lot of stuff going on within the last 6 years or so. You know what I'm saying? I've been like on this journey, man, to just, because I was once Democrat to the world blow. You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe in a lot of the rhetoric that comes along the Democratic Party, but because I was black, I felt like I was supposed to, but just I didn't support it. But whenever certain topics came up, I just sat quiet and say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't make any sense to me. A lot of things didn't. Like everything from the whole slavery, keep bringing up slavery today, this whole I'm oppressed stuff, this whole, all these many different things, reparations, all these things. I could never rationalize any of those things in my head. But whenever the conference came up, I just kind of took a backseat and was quiet. But I'm not the kind of person who just who the black community say this, therefore it's the truth. No, I'm going to look into it. I'm not the kind of person who's going to say, oh, the conservative community say this, I just take it. No, I'm going to look into it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of person that I am. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't the kind of person that only listen to the echo chambers, the algorithm is just kidding. Like, I don't care about the algorithm. I know how to get out of the algorithm and go somewhere else and see what the other side is saying. You know what I'm saying? And then take what they're saying about a subject, and then take what the other side is saying about the same subject. Look at what they're saying. Look at common sense, values, morals, evidence, proof, actualities, and then make my decisions from that. That's how I roll. I don't care about what one person say. I just follow the crowd, which makes me, I guess, different. I don't know how I thought, and in my brain, that's how everybody works. But I'm not afraid to tell you what I thought, what my opinions are. I'm not afraid to tell you what the facts are. I'm not afraid to tell you what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why a lot of other grown people are. So rants. This is how it's gonna be. No, this is how I am. You know what I'm saying? My wife gonna pretty much tease me and do her dance. You know, she know what that means when I get on here. But I mean, I got nothing but passion, truth, and honesty. And I'm gonna be real with you, 100%. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking to make friends. I'm looking to just put my perspective out there. And one of the big, like I always tell my wife, and I tell people, man, like the biggest thing that's missing in the black community is options. You know what I'm saying? We are so inundated with this one particular theme of the black life and the you know what I'm saying, and we're not giving other options. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna shut up after this. Maybe my wife can say something. It's I don't understand how you teach your kid to be, that they can grow up and do whatever they want to do, that they are smart, they're intelligent, and that all you gotta do is work hard at something. They get through it. They can be whatever they want to be, while at the same time teaching them that you are oppressed. White people gonna hold you back. They don't want to see you make it. Like, it's such a depressing way, and it's not true. It's not true. It's just not true. And so I got 7 kids. We have 7 children. We raised them. You know what I'm saying? The youngest is 17. The oldest is 26. We have 7 kids. And I've never raised any one of them, my kids, to think and believe that they can't make it because of the color of their skin. I never raised them to think that racism doesn't exist, because racism does exist. But it's not a hindrance in the black community the way that they trying to make it seems. I don't know one black person that didn't go to college because a white person was in the background making them fall or causing them to fail. Don't know one black person. Never mind. And somehow that's just my experience, which is weird because my experiences is based off of other people black experiences. It's me watching other people black experiences. So I don't understand this concept of, though, that's your experience. You go on the streets of Chicago and ask all the YNs out there why they didn't go to college and high school, and see how many times they're going to say, oh, the white man, I was trying, but the white man wouldn't let me. See how many of them say that, because that's not what it is.
I just had that experience with a young guy a couple weeks ago. We were talking about jobs, and he said that he had applied to the place where I work at, and he never got a call back. And the words that came out of his mouth was, because they don't want us to work. And I'm like, who? And he like, the white people, you know, they hesitant about giving us jobs and stuff. I'm like, well, I mean, majority of the people that work there are black, so I mean, that's not true. And like, I don't subscribe to like that. You know, I can't make it because of white people. Like, I've gone to college, I've graduated, I've had plenty of jobs, the jobs in my dream. I've had all of it. And it was because of decisions that I made that, you know, I messed those things up. It wasn't because of someone else. It was a choice that I made. So nobody's ever held me back from anything. I have 2 daughters in college right now who are thriving in college, and nobody's holding them back.
But that's just our experience, though. That's just their experience. All the rest of the 99.991% of other black people, they are all there's a white person, there's 2 or 3 white people holding them back in there. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
And but you know what they're gonna say? Well, we're not saying that. We're saying that it's systematic. Still, what's the systematic part? And that's how you say that. Every time you ask them, where's the systematic racism at, or the institutional racism, or the police, you can't. Man, look, every time I got pulled over by police because I did it, except for one time, which the police just been a jerk. And I've seen the police be. I live in a predominantly white town. I've seen the police be jerks to white people as well. I've seen white people pulled over with 5 or 6 cop cars behind them. You know what I'm saying? I've seen. So it's. And it's not like, and this happens in the troubled parts of the town. You know what I'm saying? White people, everybody gets it. Everybody gonna get it. But the only thing is a lot of the troubled parts of towns in America are black cities, black neighborhoods. So where else are you seeing the majority of police? Like it's so you can speed over on the good side of town because there's barely any police officers over there. But you can't do too much speeding over here because this is where all the police is at. So we don't live on the best side of town, as you can see, from what I'm saying. And so, why would you constantly? I don't know. I just don't understand that. And people get upset about stuff like that. So it's just a lot. We are all over the place right now. We got no structure right now. Again, this is the first video we're making. Probably about an hour. This video was just me saying and doing stupid stuff. So, it's a pretty long. I don't know how long this video is. It's no countdown in front of me, but at the end of the day, man, like that's what we want to talk about. All these different subject matters. Shout out to Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace to that man. I've been following him for about 4.5, 5 years. When I started, around the time when I started to just stop following the culture and think for myself, you know what I mean? Because you get to a certain age and a certain time, you just like, man, this is stupid. You just feel stupid, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a person who loves to think for myself. And so once I walked away from that and started to allow myself to listen to other voices and get outside of the echo chamber of the culture and think, then I started to follow certain people, you know what I'm saying? And so I've been following him. I've never heard none of this man say that wasn't true, that wasn't factual. At the end of the day, the reason why they don't like that man is because of the things he say. They're true. They're not. It's not like they're not factual. They're true. They just don't want him to say it because he's white. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people, they take what he say and they take what he say and they make it mean something that it's not. And it's amazing the amount of people out here now debunking all of the lies that they said about this man. I mean, debunking them. Not with opinions, but with actual evidence and receipts. And yet people still are pushing this same narrative that this man is racist. And people are believing it. Why? Because ignorance is bliss. They don't want to think for themselves, or they don't want to look. They want people to like them. They want to be in the culture. I don't care for none of that, man. If you don't like me because my views are different from yours, then whatever. Like my wife was saying earlier, we don't care if your view is different from ours. We don't care if you're gay, if you whatever. We're not gonna accept it, but we accept you as a human being, as a person. We're not going to any gay pride parades anytime soon. We're not going to any mosques or nothing like that anytime soon, or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? But we respect people as people because you are created in the image of God. And I got a heart for people. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. I can't hate you because you are a Democrat or a liberal, or because of the way you. I can't hate you for that reason anyway. I'm not built that way. But yeah, so more to come. We can't wait to get out there and just communicate and talk to and hear from the people, man, and do whatever it is that we're called to do. I'm praying about this. I'm continuing to pray about it. It's on my heart to do it. How this goes, God has the final say so. So with that being said, see you guys later. I gotta take my wife to work. Peace.